Hey, what's up, my fellow watchers, and welcome back to Watch Trigger, the show where I talk to you about the latest movies, TV shows, games, the whole lot. You name it, I will talk to you about it. So, guys, if you have not noticed, this is 2017, and you know what that means. We've got a whole new lineup of new, exciting films for us to sink our teeth into. So, guys, yeah, in this episode, I'm going to talk to you about my top 10 movies for 2017 that I can't wait to watch. So, yeah. I think it's best to start with number one. My number one movie of 2017 for me to watch is Logan. Sadly, the last installment of the Wolverine saga. You know, last film that Hugh Jackman's ever going to be in portraying the character of Wolverine, which I'm a bit sad to hear, but I'm also a bit excited because I saw the trailer not long ago and it looked quite fun, quite mature and quite adult-like because it's now R-rated instead of what it was before, which it's going to make, I think, a massive difference because that's definitely going to portray Wolverine to the best of his abilities. You know, it's going to show a lot of blood gore, a lot of swearing, a lot of cursing, the whole lot. It's going to show a lot more Wolverine than we have seen before in previous X-Men films. So yeah, the trailer only dropped a couple of weeks ago, I think, or even last month, I think. But when I saw it, it almost brought me to tears because with the Johnny Cash soundtrack being played in the background, it just made me emotional knowing the fact that this is going to be the last time I ever going to see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, which I'm a bit, shook up about, but that's making me like, oh, this is going to be good. Hopefully, he's going to be giving it his all. So yeah, that is my first one. So yeah, for number two, I'm going to talk to you about Thor Ragnarok. Yes, the sequel to the first Thor, not the sequel to Dark World, where we going to follow Thor as he tries to rescue his father, Odin, because apparently Odin's been kidnapped and imprisoned somewhere far away. In this film, we get to see Thor trying to rescue him, which was a bit different because it's different from what he used to do before, where he used to fight scenes. He throws his hammer around, gets the job done, kills the villain, job done. But in this one, I think it's going to be a more impersonal one. We get to see Thor for who he is, not just as a god, but as a human being, basically. So we get, I think, one-on-one sort of time with him to know who he is, really. But yeah, and the trailer has not come out yet, sadly. Hopefully it will soon. But yeah, from what I've heard so far, Benedict Cumberbatch, yes, Doctor Strange is going to be in it. So that's going to be quite interesting. You also got two well-known actors playing in this film, and it's going to be fun to see how their chemistry are between themselves. How they're going to interact. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be funny? All that. So I've got good hope for it. So yeah, I can't wait to see that for 2017. Was it my third? Now my third option, my third movie for 2017 is going to be Kingsman 2: The Golden Circle. Yeah, this is going to be a sequel again to the first Kingsman. So this is going to be, I think, the same thing as again. It's going to be all of spy stuff, the spy theme. So you got to have people wearing suits, people with weird gadgets, and that sort of Bond-like stuff. But so I'm surprised about it because what I heard Colin Firth is going to be in this, which I'm a bit shocked at, because if you have not seen the first one, in the first one he apparently died because he died from a point blank shot to the head, which I'm like, how the hell can someone survive that? No one can survive that. But apparently in this sequel he does. So this is going to be interesting to see how they're going to twist it around to show how he survived. If he actually going to, is he going to be a villain this time, or is he going to be the same good old Galahad? But yeah, it's going to be interesting because I do like Kingsman because I have loads of suits. If just let you know, and most of them have been inspired by the film. So because once I saw the film, I thought, yeah, I better wear a suit because that's how to get all the girls and that. But yeah, I'm excited for the film. It'd be good to see Taron Egerton, I think, the main guy, to reprise his role. Being all witty, funny, all serious and that. So yeah, it'd be fun to see that. So that was my third. So my fourth is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The sequel to the first Guardians of the Galaxy, which is going to be hopefully the same as it was the first one, and even better, maybe, yeah? Because I love the chemistry you have with the actors who play Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, the Destroyer, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. I love how their characters just gel so well. There's it's just a big family with them. It's just so funny. I love their chemistry, which is so good. And I saw the trailer, which only again came out last month, which was quite good. You know, you had little shots of them as individual people, but the best thing about the trailer was seeing Baby Groot. Oh my god, he is so cute. For a moment, I actually became a little girl, you know, going, oh my god, he's so cute, Baby Groot. But yeah, it was so funny to see how such a small, basically a small tree can kick some ass, basically, but also make us laugh while doing it, which is a quite fun thing to see, and I can't wait to see it because it's going to be filled with new soundtracks, which I really liked about the first movie because there was a lot of music from the previous film which I liked, which I actually sang along to, which I even danced to, surprisingly enough. And hopefully in this movie there's got a whole new lineup of new tracks, not new tracks, but like tracks that we haven't heard before from like maybe the 80s again, maybe from the 90s, who knows. But yeah, it's going to be quite fun to see that again. So yeah, that was my number 4. But now number 5. Number 5, this is close to me. It's going to be Power Rangers, which is a childhood like memory for me because I used to remember watching it every day, like for like a whole decade. You know, it hits me right there. And the trailer not again. I saw the trailer not long ago, and it was quite good. It was quite, I think, quite mature for the whole. I think what they're trying to do is try and make it more mature, basically. You know, because in the old days it was like, you know, only for children, basically. But now as this is become a sort of more adult themed environment, they've sort of done something different. So instead of having kids with attitude, where in the older days it was just a bunch of normal teenagers who were mostly the popular ones that are going out and about killing monsters and saving the day. But in this new trailer, in this new film, it's going to be more social based, like proper school. So you got some of the characters who are being bullied, who are outcasts, outsiders, who are who are brought together to become this new superhero team, which I can't wait to watch. You know, I really love Power Rangers, and I still do actually, sadly say, but yeah, I still do. So I've got good hopes for it. You know, there's been some speculations about certain characters, how they've sort of designed them, with it being totally different, or some of them not really putting much effort in. But hopefully they do quite good to the brand name, to Power Rangers. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Number 6 is Great Wall. If you don't know what Great Wall is, basically it's similar to Snowpiercer. If you've not seen that, it's a film with Chris Evans where he sort of. It's a film where basically you got Western film and Eastern film sort of coming together to form a film. So in Snowpiercer it was the America with Korea, and they created Snowpiercer, which was, I think it's a good film. If you have not seen it, watch it. It is brilliant. But yeah, in Great Wall it's similar now, where this time it's going to be America with China, and with Matt Damon now, with a bunch of well-known Chinese actors, and it's going to be quite fun to see like how they're going to incorporate each sort of each style of technique, style, cinematography, photography, all that lot into this film, because I've seen the trailer and it looks quite good. It's a fantasy-based film, a lot of monsters, a lot of swords, like mythical stuff, in which I've got good hope. It's something like Hidden Dragon, Crouching Tiger, like that. It's got to be like that, so it's got to be quite fun to watch. So I'm excited for that. My next film is going to be Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell is going to be a film starring Scarlett Johansson, and it's based off a manga version of the Japanese work. There's a TV series basically in Japan where it is based on the same name, and it's going to be about sort of like a secret agent police woman who's sort of like a cyborg who goes about saving stops like bad guys who are sort of robots and that. It's very futuristic type of that. It's quite futuristic in terms of words. There's a lot of robots, cyborgs, futuristic stuff. It's quite good, and hopefully Scarlett Johansson in this film is going to play it quite good. It's quite a nods to the TV shows, which I'm a bit happy about. But yeah, I can't wait to see how she portrays a Japanese-based TV show. So yeah, I'm a bit excited for that. So that's number 7. So number 8 is going to be something I'm having mixed feelings about. It's going to be Justice League, where I'm a bit mixed feelings because the previous 2 films, which was Batman vs Superman and Superman. But then 2 films, they're alright, you know. They had some good points, but most of it not that great. I feel like they rushed it a bit, you know. They missed some good points to focus on, to show to the audience. And I'm sort of a bit undecided about Justice League. I feel like they're going to rush it again, but I'm optimistic. Hopefully this film's going to be like something like Avengers, but not as good as Avengers, but something similar with them sort of having all the characters together. So we're going to have a good sort of blend of comedy, action, drama, all that lot, all rolled into one. So hopefully that's going to be like that for Justice League. So yeah, I'm a bit excited for that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be a really good film to watch. But again, I don't have my hopes up for that one. So yeah, that was number 8. So number 9 is going to be John Wick 2. So John Wick 2, again, for most of my films in the list, is a sequel. It's a sequel to the first John Wick, where we see Keanu Reeves reprise his role as a ex-retired assassin, basically. And he in this film, in the John Wick 2, he goes around now, I think, in revenge for I think a previous employer. And because the employer does something to him, he's sort of trying to get revenge now by, again, doing what he does best, going around shooting people, strangling people, like the assassin's way. Which I look, from what I'm seeing in the trailer, and also clips from where he does like gunplay, target practice, I think it's going to be quite good. Because I do like Keanu Reeves, especially when he did The Matrix. It was very action-packed. So hopefully in John Wick 2, it's going to be even more action-packed with him, you know, doing what he does best. So yeah, that's number 9. Now, for my last one, for number 10, it's going to be Dunkirk. So if you don't know what Dunkirk is, it's basically, it's going to be a film retelling the story about how British soldiers got trapped on the beach called Dunkirk in France, where they were surrounded by Germans, and they were getting slowly killed off. And this is going to, again, be a retelling of that, so we get to see from the soldiers' perspective, but hopefully from the civilians, because if you don't know the story, go read it, history books, YouTube it, whatever. There was a bunch of civilians, fishermen, sea captains, all that lot, using normal boats, of all shapes and sizes, going to rescue them. So hopefully we get to see their point of view. So it's going to be quite interesting to see both point of view. And also, in this film, if there's any One Directioners out there, Harry Styles is going to be in this one. Yeah, the singer / now actor is going to do his first official movie role in Dunkirk. So we get to see how he does his bit in that, and it's going to be quite fun, I think. You know, get to see how he sort of becomes a more emotional guy. You know, show how he portrays that character. So it's going to be fun to see. I can't wait to see that. So yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, guys, that was my top 10 movies for 2007. So guys, if you want to see any of them trailers, I think go find them on YouTube. There's probably tons of it, and even if you want to, go tell me your top 10 films for 2017. See, like maybe there's some I don't even know. So yeah, you go do that for me, and I'd be quite happy about it. So yeah, that's me. So yeah, like and subscribe my YouTube page, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye guys.